Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good, everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. Today, we will be taking on, I think we're just going to do regular Lazarus, and we're going to try to do Mega Satan. Now, like, see what's up with that, you know what I mean? Anyways, hope y'all are doing well. I'm chilling, you know, personally, just kind of enjoying my day or whatever. Very uneventful, but you know what? Ain't nothing bad about that, man. I'm just glad that the week is over and that I can now, what's the word I'm thinking of? You know what I mean? I can now just kind of relax for the remainder of the weekend. Friday night, you know how it is, just chilling, doing literally whatever, and then the entirety of Saturday. I don't think I have anything planned tomorrow. So once again, just pure chilling. It seems pretty solid, you know what I mean? Dare I say? Seems like I got a pretty solid weekend ahead of me. Excuse me for yapping very quietly or whatnot, you know? Not anything in specific, I don't know, I'm just kind of a little low energy at the moment, you feel me? I mean, it's been a long work day, man, what can you expect? You feel me? I am, on the gaming side of things, I will be trying Arc Raiders today. Probably later on after the Isaac is done recorded. But I am excited to a degree. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never really been one for extraction shooters like that. I don't know what it is, just personally, I'm just not really a huge fan of the games. I have tried Tarkov before. I played it with a friend because my friend was really into Tarkov and he knew I was one of the only other like people that would enjoy or play an extraction shooter, because I'm one of the only other, you know, people that he knows that enjoy shooters like that. At least that he plays with on a semi-consistent basis. Not to say I don't think my friend has any friends. It's more so me and him play games together a lot, and he wanted to play this game with me because he is a huge fan of Tarkov. Now, I did play it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't know what it is, man. I'm gonna be so real with you. There's just something about extraction shooters that it really gets my goat or whatever, right? Is that the term? I'm really just not a big fan of extraction shooters, bro. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I feel like a lot of them are just like kind of messes of games, you know what I mean? Tarkov, there was this other game that I saw, man, oh my god, I forgot the name of it, but it was like a free-to-play game, and it was also an extraction shooter, and it pretty much was just overrun by cheaters like almost instantly. It sucks from what I know. But not only that, then there's Marathon, which is an extraction shooter. And I mean, I haven't played a Marathon, but if I'm gonna be completely real with you, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I want to play it and I want to give it a try, and maybe it'll seep me in because it's Bungie, you know? And I'm aware of what Bungie can do when it comes to making unique and fun gunplay and gameplay. You know what I mean? I don't think it's not like I think Bungie is the wrong company to be making it. Not at all. It's more so I don't think the market is really there. I'm gonna be so real with you. Maybe it's not just a me thing, is what I'm trying to say. Is like, I feel like there's a lot of people I know, or a lot of, you know, what I see people say is that I really am not too sure of how the market for people looking for an extraction shooter is, you know what I mean? Do I think I'll be good enough to fight mom or mother? Fuck it. Why not? Let's go. But yeah, man, I don't know. I really don't feel like or think that there are many people out there that are like crazy huge extraction shooter fans that I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Bungie should be banking as Marathon as their their newest IP. Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, from the sounds of it, it really seems like, from the sounds and from the looks of it, it really seems like a whole bunch of maybe not Destiny development, but it doesn't take a genius to kind of see Destiny ain't really in the greatest spot at the moment. It feels like they more so are trying to not drop Destiny, but they're, you know, we need Marathon to succeed. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. It seems like we need a Marathon to succeed, so we gotta pull the resources and we have to make sure Marathon is a giant success. Now, will that be the case? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm in the proper, you know, I'm not the proper guy to be given that response just because I'm truly unaware about how this shit goes down like that. You feel me? But just from like a regular third-party viewer perspective, I don't know, man. You know, from someone who has played Destiny, I really wish Destiny would keep getting the support. But it's very obvious that the levels of support Destiny is getting right now is nowhere near what it used to get. And whether that be for certain reasons or another, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I couldn't tell you why. All I can tell you is like I see it happening. You know what I mean? I can acknowledge it, but as someone who's a huge fan of the series, you know, it just sucks to see one of your favorite games, in your own personal opinion, not get treated with the love and respect you think it deserves. That's really what I'm trying to say. Honestly, that's really what I'm trying to say here. Is I don't know, man. I feel like Marathon is the game that Bungie has put all their resources towards at the moment. I think they need it to be a smash hit. Just because, one, you don't want your game to fail. Also, one, I don't want the game to fail. You know, I want Bungie to exist and support the game that I like, being Destiny. Or if they manage to hook me in with Marathon, I would like to be a supporter of Marathon and play it. But it's really, you know, it really just kind of depends. How's the shit gonna go down at the end, you know? It really just depends. How is shit gonna go down in the end of it all? We don't really know. I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't think we really know. And I don't think we're gonna know. But oh well, that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Anyways, you know, you guys know how it is. So yeah, I am very, I feels weird to say not optimistic or pessimistic, you know what I mean? It's not that I'm pessimistic. It's, I guess it's literally just a we'll see what unfolds with Marathon and Bungie, you know what I mean? But, you know, before speaking on that, I don't know, man, you know what I mean? I feel like extraction shooters, just not really my forte. And from what I know, that is what Arc Raiders is. However, a lot of people have been very excited for it, you know, some of my friends included. And not only that, there's a free beta, I believe it was, that is out at the moment. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna dead ass give it a shot. See what's good. You know what I mean? Is the game gonna be good? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I will, I'll tell y'all how I feel about it. But I think at the end of the day, it's truly one of those, you kind of got to play it yourself to really, see your own opinion on it. But I'm gonna be so real, man. I'm, what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm just a little worried, you know? I'm just a little worried, what if it's not good? I'm more so worried for Marathon, but that's neither here nor there, you know what I mean? Truth be told, I really am worried for Marathon. Not in like a, oh, I think it's gonna be a failure way. It's more like, you know, man. I've said it before. I just don't want I don't want it to suck. And then next thing you know, it's kind of like, oh, we gotta shut the studio down because one, Destiny is in the worst position it's ever been in, player count wise. And two, the game we have put, you know, tons of money into, turns out was a giant mistake, you know what I mean? I feel like in that sense, if that happens, it's kind of like, oh, we're cooked, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, bro. RIP the dream, or whatever. I haven't said that in forever, man. Rip the dream, bro. Holy holy ancient. I don't know, bro. You feel me? I'm willing to give it a fair shake, though. Honestly, the only thing keeping me from giving it a fair shake, however, is I don't want to spend $40 on it just to play and then it's ass and then it's like, oh well, you know, I gave the company my money. Who knows? Maybe I'll refund it if I'm really not an enjoyer. I don't know what it is, man, about extraction shooters. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I don't know what it is about extraction shooters. I can kind of low-key understand the premise of why people enjoy them so much. From what I can gather, it's that like sense of stakes, you know what I mean? There's like a huge sense of stakes when it comes to extraction shooters, from what I can gather. And I mean, it makes sense, you know? You have a character, you go out there with the potential chance to make money or the potential chance to lose it all. Or not make money, what the hell am I talking about? You can, with the potential chance to get loot and gear to, you know, make your character good, but you also, you know, are going in with the chance of literally losing everything at just the wrong gunfight. You know, you took the wrong gunfight, you did the wrong play. Guess what? You've lost it all. And that aspect I can understand, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stakes there that might get you very excited to play a game in that sense, you know what I mean? More stakes than like your average video game. I feel like extraction shooters are like the perfect thrill seeker video game, you feel me? But I feel like in that exact same vein, that's what keeps people away from the extraction shooter genre as a whole, you know what I mean? I feel like people aren't fans of it when they put in a lot of time, a lot of effort into the game to make a name for themselves, do a whole bunch of things, you know, get crazy shit. You know, you're stacked, and then all of a sudden, due to one slip up, you know, or you made a mistake, or someone else just got the better of you, and you risked it all, you know? Then you die, bro. You feel me? Then you die and you lose everything. I'm gonna be so real with you. As I was explaining it to y'all, it kind of like clicked in my mind that extraction shooters are like low-key kind of gambling pilled. You know what I mean, bro? The way I'm describing this shit, it's low-key like, man, this is like how people feel about the lottery or whatever, right? I accidentally, without even knowing it, made that made that money like slip up, you know? Or I was talking about you have a chance to make a whole bunch of money. My mind is secretly like telling me like, bro, this shit is a lottery. Do not go for it. And I low-key gotta agree. I'm gonna be real. You know, it's like a whole lottery system, man. I just like a not. That hit me. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? That was bad. That was just like plain bad. It's I don't know. Granted, I'm not a gambler. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. It's not even just a lottery. It's just gambling as a whole. And I feel the need to explain to y'all, I am not a gambler. Not in any sense of the word. Hell fucking no. Like, I'm aware of how, you know, oh, how good gambling can be, you know? Like, oh, you could make your money back, you know? It could be so good. You have, what's that one meme or whatever? It's like you have the potential to lose 100% of your money, but you also have the potential to gain like 3,000% of your money. You know what I mean? That's not like a real, like you shouldn't take that into consideration, you know, if you decide to gamble. It's just a joke, but that's exactly how it is, bro. I'm gonna be dead ass. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, that it's really what it kind of seems / feels like. You know what I mean? I think you're better. And it's just like, what's the word I'm thinking of, man? You know, it's bad. You feel me? I just don't fuck with that. Maybe that's why that's not my entire reasoning against like being against extraction shooters or whatever. I'm not against them. I don't think they're like rotting the youth or whatever. You know what I mean? It's an extraction shooter, and also like it's a video game. In actuality, you're not losing money, but it can like trigger that same sort of, like, you know what I mean? It'll like trigger that low-key same sensation, considering how, what's the word I'm thinking of? How similar, honestly, just like the description itself is. I can understand someone being excited and playing an extraction shooter because of the that sort of deal, you know what I mean? You got the potential to, if you live and make it through and you extract, bro, you can come out stacked as fuck on loot. But if you take that small risk and go in, you know, oh, I'm planning on going big or going home, I gotta, you know, do this run with my best loot, and then you die, you fucking lost it all. And I also, like I said, I also feel like that is what's getting people to not want to play it, because people don't want to take that risk. Not saying I blame them, you know? I'm gonna be so real. I don't blame them if they don't want to take that risk. That potentially losing all of your gear you spent fucking forever trying to get because one wrong run, you know what I mean? You did one run, you were bested, shit got the better of you, bro. No! You were one hit from death, little bro. You should have just succumbed to your wounds, man. You fucker. That was totally gonna be a deal too. I just know it was. Deep down I know it was. But yeah, I mean, that type of shit, it's not that it's not for me. I don't know, bro. I would just hate it. I would personally just hate it if I spent a lot of time, had a really lucky run, got like, you know, cracked as fuck loot, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we got ambushed while trying to do this. Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry, little bro, you lost everything. And then it's just like, oh, well, I gotta fucking end it now. You know what I mean, bro? Now I gotta end it because of I made a wrong turn or something like that. But I'm not gonna lie, man. In the same exact vein of I understand the stakes and I don't want to put myself through that, it's also I understand the stakes and the feeling is great. I'm being so real, you know what I mean? This is not to stick with that gambler mentality stuff, but I understand the stakes and I understand that feeling of getting your win in, you know what I mean, bro? That feeling of getting your quote unquote big win. If you pull it, like, it's a risky move, and it's that kind of deal where it's like, this is risky, but if I pull it off, I will feel fantastic and I will be better off for it, you know? And that's the issue also, bro. That's the big issue. Is the chance for good shit to happen, you know what I mean, man? God. It's enticing. It's a little too enticing, personally. I don't know what it is, man. It's just, It's very funny because I would say I don't think those games really appeal to me like that, but if I'm gonna keep it a complete stack with you, the more I talk about it, the more I got that sense of like, I kind of want to try, you know what I mean? I want to do a run. And maybe it's just the people in Tarkov, or maybe Tarkov is just too low-key, a little bit too slow-paced for me. I don't know, you feel me? I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't tell you what exactly it was. I just remember trying Tarkov, playing it, and in my mind thinking like, nah, bro, you know what I mean? I'm just like, nah, this game just ain't it. No disrespect to Tarkov, once again. It's just, it's not my kind of game, you know what I mean, bro? Tarkov just ain't my kind of game. It's I don't know. I'm gonna be real. One, it just seems a little stressful, and not only that, two, Tarkov, when I first downloaded that shit, man, that shit is sketchy as hell. Have y'all ever, I'm being so for real, have y'all ever bought in Tarkov or whatever? It's one of the sketchiest things you could do as a human. I'm being dead ass too. This is no joke. This is no joke when I say that. Buying Tarkov for the first time in your life, it's one of the sketchiest things you could do as a human, bro. That website and whatnot, that shit is just straight up sketch as hell. I remember the first time my friend was telling me, oh yeah, you're gonna want to go here. I was like, brother, like, do you got the right website? Are you linking me the right thing? Because I swear to God, if I like pay money here and I get a fucking virus or something, I'm going to kill you. You know? I don't know what it is about Tarkov, bro. It's just something about it. It's got that sketchy ass feeling to it, man. It truly does. I'm not even playing too. You might think, oh, Tony, good joke. No, I'm being 100% dead ass. Please don't buy it, bro. Do not buy Tarkov. That shit is just hugely, weirdly sketch. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Tarkov. It just sketches me out, bro. You feel me? It just sketches me out a little bit. I'm sure there are people out there that enjoy the game though, you know? Will Arc Raiders be any different? Maybe, you know, maybe a little bit. I'm not really too sure. Whatever happened to that one game that came out? This is not an extraction shooter, or from what I remember, it was also supposed to be like a Destiny competitor kind of game, you feel me? It was like, fuck, I couldn't tell the name, honestly. I could not remember the name for the life of me. It was some game that involved a sort of class system, and it was a looter shooter kind of deal. it also had like a similar like wild maybe was it wild something? Not Monster Hunter Wilds, God no, but I don't know. It's always weird dealing with those kinds of games, you feel me? In a weird way, it's dealing with those quote-unquote Destiny killers as I feel they've been given that title, you know? So I'm gonna be real with you, I feel like a lot of them never do the job. Now, granted, I don't think Arc Raiders is trying to be a Destiny killer. It's definitely its own sort of deal. But the whole reason I'm even aware of Arc Raiders' existence and whatnot is due to Destiny content creators, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. The only reason I'm aware of its existence is because of Destiny content creators mentioning the fact that it's even a thing. And if I'm gonna be real with you, it sounds pretty cool, but what's good? You feel me? I don't know, man. The extraction shooters are weird, bro. Extraction shooters are weird. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It sounds like I'm really hesitant to play it, and I'm trying not to be. Just because, one, it'll also be like another game added that, you know, play with friends kind of deal. I do like me some competition. You feel me? Me and my friends, we've been actually we haven't played it in a minute, but like we've played Apex because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. There's something about the battle royale genre. It entices me. Maybe not Fortnite the way it entices other people. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, Apex, that's my battle royale. That is the battle royale that entices me into wanting to play. It's just something about it, bro. Maybe it's the Titanfall movement aspect. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But one thing I am sure of is playing Apex, it's a game, man. And it triggers something in me, bro. It triggers that like competition sense in me. The sense I haven't felt since trying to play Trials of Osiris back in the day. You feel me? Are there any Destiny fans out there during like D1 era that were huge into Trials, dude? I'm pretty sure I've regaled y'all with the story of how I wanted to not go pro, I guess, but a part of me was hopeful, and also it was just a game that I played a lot and enjoyed a lot at the time. But I got really, really, really good at Destiny PvP, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking, I spent hours at night playing Destiny 1, used to play skirmish or elimination, just 3v3s at night for hours on end, definitely staying up past my bedtime, just to play Destiny Crucible so I can get better at sniping, you know what I mean? And just get better at positioning and whatnot, shit like that. I was just trying my best to low-key try and get good at Destiny PvP in hopes that it would later on pick up and, you know, I'll be in the big leagues as like one of the best Destiny players or whatever. One of the best Destiny PvP players. Now, did that pan out? I'm gonna be so real with you, not at all. Not to say, oh, Tony, you're bad at Destiny Crucible? Hell no. Unfortunately, I put all my time and effort at getting good at a video game into the wrong game, is how I say it. However, that's not to completely discount my skill in any way, shape, or form. I feel as I used to be in not insanely good, but I used to be very good at sniping in Destiny. Not only that, I was well, not I guess not only that. I was very good at sniping in Destiny, but it's kind of like that unfortunate circumstance where I put all my skills into one tree. I was a damn good sniper, and I was a solid PvPer, but not the greatest. But I'm gonna be complete stack with y'all, all right? And I say this as I wear this as a badge of honor in some sense, but also I'm aware of how loser coded it is. But I used to be getting people messaging me on PlayStation calling me a cheater, you know? When you're a natural talent for, you know, sniping and whatnot in Destiny or in a video game, and then people are so upset at how good you are, they call you out as being a cheater, even though you're not. It just, there is a switch that flips in my brain that's like, oh my god, I'm goated. Anyways, want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.